Men are done. Men are walking away. Men don't want to deal with the women who are toxic. Men don't want to deal with women who cannot understand, respect, just be there for the man and support them emotionally, who cannot nurture a man. They try to see the contents and compare to the reality of what is happening in real life. They are walking away. They are done. If you cannot respect your man, you cannot understand, you cannot compromise, you cannot be there emotionally, you cannot support your man. If your body count is so high, you are going under. If you are a lady, you want to get a good man, have a better life, a better relationship, and later on let it lead to a marriage. You rather be someone who is ready to understand that the only way this is going to work for you, create boundaries in your life. You date him, you thought he is a good guy, and then you realize that no, he is much of a toxic guy than I expected. Fine. Get rid of him. Now concentrate on your life. When we finally realize that this man is toxic and we cannot deal with him, we are still dating a lot of men. We don't have respect for ourselves. We're not valuing ourselves. When you will be busy looking for the right man and sleeping with every man around, you are going through a stage whereby everyone is going to be toxic to you. If you are always dating toxic men, you have never come around with a good man. You will never believe that good men do exist. Most women are more independent and they have more money, and that is what they believe is what will make them be contented in their life. At that age, at that particular time, that is what you want. But for the long run, for the near future, you also want a marriage. You also want a relationship that will lead to a marriage so that you can have a partner in your life. Men are done. They are going back realizing that in reality, they are no good women. Every woman is toxic. I cannot date. Some women have higher standards that men cannot meet. I need a man who is alpha, who is understanding, earns a 6-figure salary, available emotionally, who can respect me, who can provide everything for me, and who can also give me anything that I need. What are you giving in return? Men are so tired. Men are walking away. They cannot control what is happening in the generation. So it is the highest chance for women to realize that you cannot be sleeping around with men and you expect to get a good man. How can that happen even? Be ready to take accountability of your mistake. Slept with 58 men. If people don't respect you, if they don't value you as they used to, expect that from men. And if you don't get a good man as you expected to, that is the responsibility of your mistake. You need to face it. When you come around with different types of men who are so toxic, when you meet with a good man, you won't treat him right. You won't even believe if he is a good man. It is the highest chance is a woman to take responsibility of your life. You are giving yourself to men and be used as an object, and when men are done with you, they are moving on with their life. It's not helping you, it is ruining your life. Do you know that a man can sleep with 100 women and in the near future still get a good woman? For a woman, she won't get a good man. Know that when you do make a mistake in life, you make a certain change of sleeping around with men in the name of I'm trying to look for a good man, there is a highest chance that there will be a consequences to that. What we don't understand is when we have a certain character, we attract certain men in our lives. You cannot be pretending to be a good lady, but when people finally learn that you're a bad lady, you still expect them to respect you. So if you have been doing this thing over and over, sleeping around with men, in return, they are not good men, they are toxic, you are the problem. You need to work on your character, your behaviors, and have boundaries. We always want to have these handsome men who are so attractive, alpha, and at the same time they have a good job. But what we don't understand is there is no perfect human being, and you can never get everything that you want in life. Never. People say that the only way you can get a good man in your life is by you sleeping around with a lot of men. After you've been used and every man is now done with you, and you realize that now this is not working for me, you go outside there claiming how independent you are. But deep down, you know that you made the mistakes. Men are being aware. It is the highest chance for women to put action and create boundaries, work on their life, and also lower your standards. Hold on. Lowering the standards I'm trying to mean, you cannot expect to meet a good, handsome man who is an alpha man earning a 6-figure salary and expect him to be single. Never. Lowering the bar is by you making sure that if he is of a good character, a good behavior, he has the potential, and at the same time he's just an average man, be ready to work out a relationship with him and make him be a better man and earn that 6-figure salary. So you need to put in more work in that relationship. You are the problem. Do you know that a woman is the one who decides what kind of a man to sleep around with? If you entertain toxic men in your life, they will ruin your life, sleep with you around, and when they are finally done using you and having sex with you and they have got what they wanted, they move out of the relationship, they work on their lives to be better men, and they will come back looking for a good woman. It is the highest chance for women to also work out on what they want. You need to lower your expectations in the relationship. What are you giving out in return? Are you taking good care of yourself? Are you that much attractive? He has to be an attractive man. He has to be an alpha man. He has to be there emotionally. He has to be supportive. What are you giving out in return? Are you attractive? Are you taking care of your health? Are you respecting men? Men are being taught how women are toxic, how to handle women. Men are being taught to walk away from toxic relationships and from women who have higher expectations. Men are finally realizing that they need to walk away from the relationships that are not making sense. They are coming across these contents and they are finally going on their own way. They are dumping women. What are you supposed to do as a woman to make sure that the good man that you have doesn't go on his own way? Be loyal, be understanding, be respectful. Take care of yourself. That is the attractiveness. Listen to your man. Be there emotionally. Nurture your man. Support your man's career. It's not only that, there is hard work in the relationship. Men are finally realizing that they don't need women in their life. They're done. You as a woman, you might think that you are finally okay with your life in your 20s, but when you will finally hit the bar of in the 50s, you will need a man. That is when you will go on the market trying to look for a man so that you can have a marriage with him. Learn that for a good relationship to work into a marriage, you also need to be ready to compromise. Men are not here to entertain women. They are being more aware of relationships. Men are learning how to deal with toxic women, and that is to get rid of them. Everyone is telling a man how bad women are because we are the one who are creating this type of environment, who are always expecting much from men and we are giving nothing in return. They are being so much aware of what is happening in the internet in that they try to compare that in the real life. Most men will become so successful, he will get any woman he wants. I'm not encouraging women to settle for less. I'm not encouraging men to entertain toxic women. I'm here to say that you need to take accountability of your mistake.